Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the book called Jurassic World, where dinosaurs come to life. It's also a book where you can get 3D models to use to make them life size and small for green screens or make like mini movies or whatever. The app is right there. I called in. This is very similar to the other two books I reviewed last week. So again, this is another canon book, as you can see, Universal Studios. Right. Yeah, there we go. In the back, you got, the Patasaurus, the Mosasaurus, and Rexy. In the front, got Rexy. Anyways, let's get started. Jurassic World, where dinosaurs come to life. Here we got a render of Echo, another Canon Universal Picture sign. And let's get started with this book. So basically, this page is just on how to use the book and like how to use the app. So I'm not gonna read this part, but I'm gonna go to each part here for a little while so you guys can take a screenshot. Wait a second. Just want to make sure you guys can see it. Here we go. Make sure my light is not in the way. Okay. I believe that's enough time for you guys to take a screenshot of that. Here's this part. Take a screenshot if you guys want this information for anything. There's blue again. Here we go. Single user. Dual user. Then life size, which is the coolest in my opinion. You can make them like their actual dinosaurs real life size, which is pretty awesome. Anyways, off to the next page. So here we go. First part is Isla Nublar. Jurassic World, the world's first fully operational dinosaur theme park, is up and running, finally open to visitors and just waiting to be explored. Now for this part, so you guys can see it. Dino Territory. Imagine the world's most incredible adventure holiday on an exotic island bursting with prehistoric life. Dinosaur dreams come true for all guests at the luxury destination Jurassic World, located on Isla Nublar. This is a vacation experience like no other. Visitors get to interact with all kinds of dinosaurs, from gentle giants to fierce hunters, and learn all about the prehistoric creatures that once ruled the earth. And then there's a picture from Jurassic World when they're arriving on Isla Nublar. Now getting around, all visitors arrive on the island by ferry, getting their first glimpse of this incredible world-class resort from the sea. The ferry docks on Isla Nublar, and from there it's a short trip on high-speed monorail to any one of the hotels. Visitors can then easily access the main street area of the resort and all the various shops, restaurants, attractions the park has to offer. Then this part's, talk about planning your visit. Plan your visit. Even the most dedicated dinosaur fans should take off time from the popular attractions to try out Isla Nublar's amazing recreational facilities. There's a world-class golf course, beautiful botanical gardens, and a wild water park. Then you can come back to relax in one of the resort's luxury hotel rooms at the end of your exciting day. Here's an interesting fact. Did you know dinosaurs first appeared around 230 million years ago and ruled our planet for around 160 million years, which is pretty cool, a very long time ago. Now here's the map of Isla Nublar, so you guys can see it better. There we go. Now to read it, there's of course volcano Mount Saibo. Don't miss whether it's wild rides or wild creatures. Jurassic World is certain to get your blood pumping with top attractions like T-Rex Kingdom, the Gyrosphere, Gentle Giants Petting Zoo, and the exhilarating Mosasaurus feeding show. There is something for visitors of all ages. Check out the map of what visitors can see on this incredible island. Make sure you follow the safety rules at all times to ensure a safe visit. Now here's the park highlights. Just like in the other books, we got Triceratops Territory, Tyrannosaurus-Rex Kingdom, Mosasaurus Feeding Show, Gallimimus Valley, Cretaceous Cruise, the Aviary, which is with the Pteranodons and Dimorphodons, the Bamboo Forest, the Gyrosphere Valley, the Golf Course, the Botanical Gardens, the Gondola Lift, the Ferry Landing, Hotel Complex, and Gentle Giant's Petting Zoo. Anyways, off to the next page. Now about Jurassic World. So Jurassic World includes all kinds of fantastic attractions, from the Mosasaurus feeding show and underwater observatory to T-Rex Kingdom and Gentle Giant's Petting Zoo. And then for this part, we get the park center. You'll find all of the key places for your stay located around a beautiful lagoon. Relax in one of the luxury hotel rooms. Wander along the banks of the lagoon and hop on the monorail to reach the island's other destinations. Then we have, of course, scary swimmers. Jurassic World allows you to see underwater reptiles like the Mosasaurus that once filled the ocean and seas in prehistoric times. These huge marine reptiles fed on fish, plants, and each other. Then, of course, there's the Mosasaurus feeding show from Jurassic World. Did you know in prehistoric times, Mosasaurus probably gave birth to live young at sea? That's cool. Underwater beasts. Millions of years ago, while dinosaurs ruled on land, oceans were filled with incredible prehistoric swimming reptiles, aka marine reptiles. Jurassic World has brought these monsters of the deep back to life, which is pretty cool. Here's another view of the map of Jurassic World on Isla Nublar, which is pretty interesting. Tells you where you are. You are here. The park highlights again: once T-Rex Kingdom, Mosasaurus feeding show, the Pachycephalosaurus arena, underwater observatory, scanner kayaks, bamboo forest, Gentle Giant's Petting Zoo, aquatic park, monorail station, hotel complex. These. I do wish we got like an actual, like, you know, appearance of the Pachycephalosaurus in Jurassic World. I know we got it on, like, you know, the computer screen, but I'm talking about like an actual physical appearance. But sadly, that never happened in Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom. But who knows? We might see Pachycephalosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion, or even Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 3. We'll have to wait and see, but hopefully we do. Anyways, off to the next page. So we're on to the Valley of the Dinosaurs. Get up close and personal with your favorite dinosaurs using a gyrosphere, an orb-shaped vehicle that allows you to move freely and experience this amazing environment and its creatures at your own pace. And of course, there's the Triceratopses, the Parasaurolophuses, the Brachiosaurus and Apatosauruses, and of course the Stegosauruses. Here's a picture from Jurassic World. Anyways, let's read this. So roam freely, guaranteed to cause goosebumps. The first sight of Jurassic World, wonderful prehistoric beast from safety of the gyrosphere, is something you'll never forget. Gyrosphere Valley allows visitors to see dinosaurs eating, sleeping, and roaming around in their natural habitats. And the best part, for the first time, plant-eating dinosaurs from the Jurassic period and Cretaceous period exists side by side with awesome habitat. For the next render, we have the Mosasaurus. So feeding time. The amazing Mosasaurus feeding show at Jurassic World Lagoon is an unforgettable experience for visitors to this incredible island. Underwater giant. The fearsome Mosasaurus is a giant member of the family of marine reptiles known as mosasaurs. They're recognizable by their big heads, powerful jaws, and streamlined bodies and flippers. Here's the Mosasaurus from Jurassic World. It was really awesome to see the Mosasaurus, and here's the size they give it. 22 meters long is accurate for how big it was in Jurassic World, but then of course it grew to 26 meters long by the time of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom came. Lived during the late Cretaceous, 70 to 66 million years ago. And it eats, of course, fish, sharks, birds, and other marine life, and also humans. Size here is pretty accurate. Big snapper crowds cheer as this prehistoric monster of the deep leaps from the water to feed on a great white shark. Dangled as a snack back in the Cretaceous period, mosasaurs were the top predators in the sea with their large jaws, razor-sharp teeth, and powerful bite. A hinged jaw allowed them to swallow prey larger than their heads. The next generation. For many years, paleontologists thought prehistoric Mosasaurus went ashore to lay its eggs on land, but after the discovery of a Mosasaurus skeleton with 2 baby mosasaurs inside its belly, experts now believe that it had live babies in the water, which is interesting. And here's an interesting fact. Did you know although it lives in the water, Mosasaurus has to rise to the surface to breathe, which we know because it's a marine reptile. It's not a fish. Powerful predator, Jurassic World's Mosasaurus is a strong swimmer. It moves through the water in a snake-like way, using its long tail to propel it through the water in search of food. Once caught in Mosasaurus' huge jaws, there's no escape, which is true. Jurassic World Isla Nublar Lagoon, home of the Mosasaurus. And here's the popular render. Anyways, let's go to the next page. Okay, we're off to the Stegosaurus. So, strike plant eaters. Once in the beautiful Gyrosphere Valley, one of the easiest dinosaurs to spot and undoubtedly the spikiest star of the show, Stegosaurus. Ready to defend, Stegosaurus always stands out from the dinosaur crowd thanks to the impressive plates along its back and tail. Experts think that may have helped Stegosaurus control its temperature on Isla Nublar. Stegosaurus can safely roam alongside other plant-eating dinosaurs without fear of attack because it was very strong. It was known for killing Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus and anything else that tried to attack it. If you guys want to scan this, here you go. And the size they gave it, so say it like this: Stegosaurus lived Jurassic 155 to 145 million years ago in USA, Europe, and possibly China. And now, of course, in Jurassic World, they gave it, let's see, 33 feet, 10 meters long, which is perfect. Eats plants, speed 4 kilometers an hour, so this is very accurate. Super survivor. On Isla Nublar, Stegosaurus lives in the Gyrosphere Valley, but fossils found in US, Africa, Europe, India, and China show how far the species was able to spread across the world and that it survived in many climates. The first Stegosaurus fossil was found in Othniel Marsh around 1877. Stegosaurus's name means roofed lizard. And the interesting fact is, did you know a Stegosaurus is about the size of a bus, but its brain is tiny, about the size of a walnut? Cool, cool. And of course, as the spiky weapon, at the tip of the Stegosaurus's tail are sharp spikes. Back in the Jurassic period, these pointy, hard stakes help protect his Stegosaurus from predators like Allosaurus, which lived at the same time. Dino experts have nicknamed the arrangement of these spikes the Thagomizer, which I've heard that one before. And go to the next page. Alright, so now we're on to the Apatosaurus. So, gentle giants. Apatosaurus is one of the largest living dinosaurs in the world. Visitors flock to see this enormous plant eater dinosaur, plant eater in Gyrosphere Valley, and enjoy the amazing spectacle of this supersized sauropod in action. Tail terror. Back in Jurassic period, Apatosaurus' biggest enemy was Allosaurus, the most predatory flesh eater of the period, but at just 16 feet 5 meters tall, Allosaurus was no match for an Apatosaurus or a strong, long tail which it used to whip to defend itself. Oh, I always thought Apatosaurus was from the Cretaceous. I didn't know it was from the Jurassic, huh? I guess either I'm wrong or this book is wrong on that. I'm not sure. But even though these books are canon, it doesn't mean they always give right information, like, you know. But anyways, some of their information is good. A big eater. This mammoth dinosaur has a massive appetite and spends most of its time feeding. Its long neck lets it feed on leaves high up in trees, but doesn't chew its food. Instead, it swallows stones called gastralis to help grind up the leaves in its stomach. And here's the size they gave it. Get a better view. So Apatosaurus, say like this: Apatosaurus lives Jurassic period. 154 to 145 million years ago. So I guess it did live in Jurassic, okay. In USA and now in Jurassic World. Length 27.5 meters long, which is about the size of the Jurassic World one. Eats plants, speed 5 miles per hour, which is 8 kilometers an hour, which is accurate. Did you know Apatosaurus has pencil-like teeth that help it strip leaves from branches, which is pretty cool. And here's the render of it. I've seen this render before. Of course, ground shaker. Visitors to Gyrosphere Valley and the other dinosaurs living there can feel the ground tremble if they get too close to this enormous dinosaur's footsteps. Its huge feet shake the earth as it stomps through the valley searching for food. Alright guys, I'm on the Triceratops render next. So, starts out by talking about dino defenders. A firm favorite with visitors to the island and famous all over the world, Triceratops gets its name from its three-horned head, and Triceratops is actually my favorite herbivore dinosaur in the franchise. Now, my favorite actual Triceratops in all the films, I'm gonna have to go with either the JB3 ones or the Lost World. I'm not sure they're the same ones, but basically the Triceratops from Isla Sorna are my favorite ones, and then my second favorite is the one from the first film, and then of course the Maserati Global are my least favorite. I still love the Maserati Global ones, but they're my least favorite out of all of them. But anyways, so helpful head. A frill of bone around its head helps Triceratops protect itself from the bites of predators. It might also be used to help keep a Triceratops cool by giving off heat. This dinosaur's smell beak-like mouth sniffs off ferns and other plants close to the ground. It then shreds the food with rows of sharp teeth. Triceratops, say it like this, Triceratops. It lived during the Cretaceous period, 68 to 66 million years ago, and now in Jurassic World, it's 9 meters long, eats plants up to 8 kilometers an hour, which is accurate. Mini dinos, visitors can pet or even ride on the back of a baby Triceratops at the Gentle Giants Petting Zoo. Fossils of Triceratops from prehistoric times are often found together, suggesting that millions of years ago, they also lived in herds with adult Triceratops protecting their young, which is pretty cool. The baby looks pretty adorable here. Perfect prey. Back in Cretaceous period, its heavy body and short legs slowed Triceratops down, making it easy to catch for T-Rex, which lived at the same time. Today, Triceratops can roam freely and safely in Jurassic World. And here's an interesting fact. Did you know the first Triceratops skull was found in 1888 by John Bell? So Triceratops was actually found a good amount before T-Rex. That's pretty cool. Here's the scan code if you want to scan it. We got the baby Triceratops Jurassic World Petting Zoo, which is pretty awesome. Anyways, we're off to the next render. The Gallimimus. Now, I noticed they got the Gallimimus size here wrong. I'll show you why in a second. But speedy hunters, visitors to Isla Nublar are rewarded with extraordinary sightings of the super speedy Gallimimus. Dino Diggers, Jurassic World has resurrected this remarkable dinosaur and invites visitors to explore its eating habits and appetite in its natural environment. On the Gallimimus safari, a Gallimimus' long fingers and claws help it dig and grab eggs to eat. As an omnivore, it eats all kinds of food, including meat and plants, but has no teeth. It's in its bird-like beak. Now, as you can see, they got the size here wrong. They said 4.5 meters when we know a Gallimimus is 8 meters long. So this is like, you know, just a bit over half the size of what it actually is. So, you know, I don't know why the Gallimimuses are too small in the franchise, but I don't know. I guess it is what it is. They lived during the Cretaceous period, 74 to 70 million years ago in Mongolia and now in Jurassic World. Eats plants, eggs, insects, and lizards because we know they're omnivores. Did you know Gallimimus' name means chicken mimic because it moves like a flightless bird, which is pretty cool. There's the render. I've seen that render plenty of times. And there's the Jurassic World logo. Here's 4 fun facts. Compared to other dinosaurs of its size, Gallimimus has a pretty big brain in its small head. A Gallimimus has hollow bones a bit like a bird's. It is built for speed with long legs, long shins, and short toes. Several Gallimimus fossils have been found in Mongolia, which is pretty cool. Now, I believe there is, how many pages left? 3 pages, okay. Anyways, we're on to the Velociraptors. So, you know, Terror Team with killer claws. These predators are intelligent, dangerously fast, and can communicate with each other, making them the ultimate pack hunters. Deadly weapons. Raptors are some of the most vicious and successful predators created in the creation lab and living on Isla Nublar. They make up for their small size with the curved killer claws on their feet, which they use to slash their victims in prehistoric times. And of course, here's the raptor pack from Jurassic World. As you can see, this is the render. And the size they got right here, say it like this, Velociraptor lived Cretaceous period 75 to 71 million years ago in Mongolia and now in Jurassic World. And length 13 feet, 3.9 meters, which is correct for the engine one. Eats meat, can run up to 24 miles per hour. Hunting pack. In prehistoric times, some dinosaurs lived together in groups. Plant eaters grouped together for protection, and predators like velociraptors joined forces to hunt in packs and attack much larger dinosaurs, which is pretty cool. Now for this part, danger, high voltage, 10,000 volts, fight to the death. One of the most famous dinosaur fossils ever discovered is called Fighting Dinosaurs. It was dug up in Mongolia. It is the fossilized remains of Protoceratops and Velociraptor, which died together while locked in battle. And here's the activation page if you want to activate the Velociraptor pack. But anyways, we're off to the next render. So I believe there's this. Okay, there's a couple renders left. So here we go. Flying high. The amazing creatures on Isla Nublar are not just on land and lagoon. Swapping pterosaurs soar high in the sky too, which is awesome. So here's the Dimorphodon. Here's the size. I'll say it like this. Dimorphodon lived Jurassic 200 to 195 million years ago in the United Kingdom and now in Jurassic World. Length about 6 feet, 1.8 meters long. Eats fish, which is very accurate to how big it was. Now, of course, it's called the aviary where they keep them. With its safe, contained viewing areas, Jurassic World's aviary is home to all kinds of fantastic flying pterosaurs, from Dimorphodon to Pteranodon. Marvel at these gigantic soaring prehistoric reptiles that lived at the same time as the dinosaurs. Flying high, those desiring to catch a glimpse of the Pteranodons and Dimorphodons should plan a visit to the aviary where you can safely see these majestic creatures in flight. In prehistoric times, these massive flying reptiles would have lived near sea, flying low and diving into the water to feed on fish and squid, which is pretty cool. I've seen this render plenty of times. Here's the Pteranodon, the Maserati Global one. Jurassic World Pteranodon Peak. Did you know Dimorphodon fossils were discovered in the United Kingdom in 1828 by Mary Anning? Did you know, unlike earlier pterosaurs, Pteranodon had a toothless beak similar to modern birds, which is pretty cool. Winged Wounder, the Pteranodon was one of the biggest pterosaurs to take to the skies. Males had a wingspan of up to 25 feet, 7.6 meters. Its small body and hollow bones meant this huge reptile was light enough to fly. Pteranodon lived during the Cretaceous period. And here's the size. This is accurate to how big it was in Jurassic World. Pteranodon, say it like this. Pteranodon lived around 88 to 82 million years ago in the Cretaceous period in United States of America and Europe, and now in Jurassic World. Length 25 feet, 7.6 meters. Eats fish, so this is all correct. Anyways, we're off to the final render. I believe it's the Indominus-Rex. Yeah. So it's a little bit wrong here though, because it says untamable. This genetically modified dinosaur was created by Jurassic World genetic scientists to be bigger and badder than any dinosaur seen before, but we still know the Indian Spinosaurus is a lot taller, longer, and stronger. But, you know, this is clearly probably referring to Jurassic World, that the Indominus-Rex is the, you know, the biggest and baddest dinosaur in Jurassic World, but not the entire franchise. We know Rex in her prime would win. We know any T-Rex that's young would win, and we of course know the Indian Spinosaurus would definitely easily win too. But anyways, I just want to quickly point out that this is only referring to Jurassic World because Rexy was old, and at the time the Indominus was the strongest and biggest dinosaur in Jurassic World for carnivores because she was young while Rexy was old. But anyways, bigger, louder, more teeth, created from DNA from the world's fierce predators. Indominus-Rex is louder, scarier, and has more teeth than any other dinosaur in Jurassic World or in history. Indominus-Rex, say it like this, Indominus-Rex lives now in Jurassic World. Length 50 feet, 15.2 meters long. Okay, that's correct. Eats meat up to 30 miles per hour, 45 kilometers an hour, which is correct. Now, star of the show, Indominus-Rex is the latest dinosaur creation of Jurassic World and one of the most highly anticipated attractions. Wait, I want you guys to be able to read this. To be opening soon, though careful experiments in studying dinosaurs' characteristics and behavior, experts in Jurassic World have learned more after a decade of dinosaur genetics than a century of digging up dinosaur fossils, which we heard Claire say in the movie. And here's the activation page if you want to activate the Indominus-Rex. Now there's this part. Dueling dinos. Indominus-Rex is the fiercest of fighters and never backs down in the face of danger. Will anyone or anything be a match for Indominus-Rex's sharp teeth and killer claws? Yes, there will. The Indian Spinosaurus would literally tear off her head. It's been proven many times by me in my videos and posts, so it's literally impossible for the Indominus-Rex to kill the Indian Spinosaurus. And no, I don't say this, guys, because I'm a fanboy. Look, I've done my analysis to prove it, so it's the facts. If it was the real-life Spinosaurus, the Indominus-Rex would obviously be the real-life Spinosaurus, or if it was a Giganotosaurus, the Indominus-Rex would possibly win or would be a tie. But anyways, I just wanted to quickly point that out. The Indominus-Rex is not the king of the franchise. And then we got a render of Echo. And then I believe that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book. Overall, this book is pretty good. I mean, it had a couple small problems, but I recommend getting it for information on Jurassic World and to get some cool models to use for videos, like for your movies or for just anything. But anyways, until the next video, I will see you guys later. Have a great day, everyone. To end this video, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my YouTube team, Patrik, Cauan, my 2D and 3D animator, Jacob 101, my 3D animator, David Church, the best director I met on Instagram, BK Go Crazy, my very first hardcore Spinosaurus fan, Zane Schiller, my first friend in the Jurassic Park community on Instagram, Anthony Ellis, my drawer who draws epic background pictures that I use in some of my videos, Rafly Siregar, my comedian since he makes me laugh the most, and Animal World, my best dinosaur friend in real life. Also, I got brand new Patreon offers that are currently available on my Patreon for tires. One of them is donating to me, Jacob, and Patrik. If we receive $6,000 a month in Canadian money, we'll be able to quit our jobs and work full-time on YouTube. If we receive $2,400 a month, we will be able to work part-time instead of full-time. And another one is custom Photoshop thumbnails, where I make thumbnails that are $5 per one. Another offer is just to support us in general. And then the last one is a YouTube discussion video with me once a month. It can be up to 1 hour long. That will cost $15 a month. And if you join any of my Patreon offers, your social media links will be in the description below and at the end of every video. And you'll also be able to pick future topics for the channel. Me and Patrik have our own website where we talk about our series Jurassic World Survival of the Fittest, and where we also post concept art of our upcoming projects, and we also post Jurassic Park dinosaur theories. Like, for example, we have the Spinosaurus, the history of it, and we also have Jurassic World Tyrannosaurus remaster coming soon, and future projects will be posted on our website. So if you're interested in reading Jurassic Park fun theories and to speculate, come check out our website. Also, if you guys wish to join my Discord server to chat with me about Jurassic Park and other stuff, you're more than welcome to. Just remember to be respectful and polite. The link will be in the description below to my website and my Discord. If you're enjoying the content on my YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything new. Leave a like and a friendly comment. If you have any friends and family who you think would enjoy my content, please share this video with them. And also my YouTube channel too. And don't forget to do the exact same thing for my YouTube team. And have an amazing day, everyone.